Fitzy, they must have been enjoyable to watch, particularly in the second half, but what pleased you the most?
Yeah, I thought we were good in the first half, to be honest. Just too excited. And, obviously not the completion rate. I wasn't happy about that, but I could see the way that they were trying to play. I could see us like really connected with the ball and in defence. We were actually moving and working hard together in a lot of elements. Sometimes the only thing you look at in defence is the scoreboard sometimes, but I was watching a lot of stuff that we've been working on and improve. So I was quite pleased about that at half time. I sort of said to the guys, we just got to respect the ball, respect the laws of the game and the discipline of the ball, and I feel like we're ready to go, ready to play strongly today. And once we sort of got hold of that, we went stronger after that.
Nico Hines certainly stamped his mark on that game. What do you think of his performance?
I didn't think he tried to. He obviously got excited a little bit at times. It's hard to keep up with Nico sometimes, but I thought it was a strong performance, like considering lack of training time, lack of probably connection time with the guys. So I thought he seamlessly fit back in and gave a boost. But I've got to say his teammates stepped up also, and he was a beneficiary of a better team performance today.
Which ones in particular really stepped up for you?
Well, I feel like we've had, each week we've improved parts of our game, but we haven't put it together. And then, whether, not to single anyone out, we've had some individuals that haven't been so consistent, and then everybody got their job done today. Everybody got their job done, and that's what I'm most pleased about, the fact it was a team performance. And obviously, Nico gives, there's a chemistry thing that he has with the guys that works out well. So I thought it was a strong performance to come back like that, but I'm proud of everyone else around him.
Likes about Nico, but your left edge, had a rough few weeks, defended well. I know that one try, but do you think the defence was better tonight? Obviously, Matt had a few good touches in the attack as well. Yeah, I think so. I think, again, it's important. It's really easy to go points against defence is struggling, but there's so many parts of it that you've got to get right. And from round one, the guys have done nothing other than get better each week. And so the progression line was, that we're improving. And obviously we fell short last weekend, so it hurts, right? And you look at it and go, okay, we've still got a defensive something to work on. But it wasn't a huge fix. It was kind of just some connection issues, like some decision-making stuff. It wasn't a system thing. It was just sort of not putting it together. And I was confident in how hard the guys trained it. So I thought that's been progressively getting better, and tonight is better again.
I know you played a lot with Nico, and I think everyone was expecting a big performance, but were you even a little bit surprised just how well he came back tonight?
No, I'm not surprised with how Nico came back. All throughout his career, even back in his Melbourne days, he was kind of early days in and out of the side, and whatever position was required of him, whether it was a fullback or playing through the middle or playing in the halves, he always played his role really well, and that was evident tonight. Obviously, he missed the first 3 games of the year, and really stepped up for us tonight. And as Craig spoke about, I agree with him about the players around him complimenting him and playing really well. Obviously he's got Britt on that edge who's been punching really hard lines off whoever's playing in that position for us. But overall pleased with the outcome of tonight's game. Obviously disappointed, as Craig said, with the completion rate in that first half. I think we were sort of below 60%, they were up over 80%. So, but I felt like we were still physically competing really well, and we saw what happened when we were completing higher in the second half, and the points flowed for us. So overall a good performance, but if we can put that together for long periods, I think we'll be going for it.
Fitzy, was this the benefit of holding him back? I know you mentioned how frustrating it was, he was so close every week, but just to wait until, you held your nerve, you could have taken him back last week, 2 weeks ago, but to just wait till he was fully fit, and this is reaping the rewards of that.
It's tempting, eh? But I thought it was important. Braden was playing well, important member of our team, really good for his development, and we trusted that he was going to get his job done like he did. So I wasn't sitting there thinking we didn't have a replacement. I know what Braden's capable of, so I was comfortable backing him and trusting him to get the job done. And with respect to Nico's injury, whilst it wasn't a significant one, the only thing you can do is get it wrong. So to flinch and throw him back a week early and it doesn't work out, that's on me. So the medical staff were really helpful for me in making making those decisions. They a lot of history in similar injuries and making sure whether they've gone right or wrong. So I thought our medical guys did a really good job with that and made it clear for me to support their decision.
Speaking of medical stuff, how's Oregon with Fusi? Did he come back home?
Yeah, it's okay. It was he was fine at the time. He apparently reported something at half time. So as far as I'm aware, I thought he was going back on. I only got told of it right before we went back out. So obviously we have to follow the protocols there. But apparently reported some stuff at half time. So he's okay though. He's not too bad. Yeah.
Is he just one of those other guys, Brick lines he's running at the moment, but awesome. What do you mean doing work on him over the off season? Because he seems to be such more potent attacking threat so far this year.
I thought he was. It's close to our player of the year last year as well, Britt. It's not a surprise to us. I think one thing I don't think he gets enough credit for. Everyone talks about the lines, like his team first actions. Yeah, that guy's. And I think it is a team first action the way he supports. Like he hits those lines with everything he's got. Like it's a real team first mentality. Chases kicks, works hard for Marco. He's just like a valuable team member. The boys love him, and glad he's getting some recognition for the line running at the moment. But he's team first actions, and he's just gone away to the World Cup, and obviously had an opportunity to play in some pretty high quality games. And he's come back a better player. He's still trying to get better. He's just come back. He's awesome to watch.
You've had 3 close games to start the year, right? But when you win a game like that and you're ruthless in the second half, what does that do for the team psyche going forward?
I'd like to think we're just still, we've lost 2 games. You're not happy about that, and you're trying to improve each week. I thought from week to week to week, even though it was kind of loss, win, loss, there were parts of our game that got better and worked out. And we're on a progression line of improvement, like just trying to strengthen the way we play with the ball, add more pressure, and we've got that. We played with fire a little bit tonight, but when we got it right, you can see what we're trying to get to. And parts of our defence have been gradually improving, and tonight's the first time we had a lot of goal line there in the first half. I thought we were terrific there, so that's a confidence boost for the mentality, I think.
Craig, T. Wilson was a real unsung hero tonight. 40 tackles and 121 running metres. How important is he to the side?
Yeah, again, probably feel similar to what I was saying about Britt. Really team-orientated guy, and had out of the backfield, thought he had some tough carries into a brick wall tonight too. He really took some bruises for the team. So he's just getting started too. So is Britt. We've got more to come.
Thank you.
Thank you.